is a city. Some call it Denton, Texas.
We call it ReaperLand. It's the old one. It's still there.
Still there.
Oh, hey chat. Welcome. It's Friday.
I'm trying to set up so I can partake in chat myself.
Hey, I'll get you an iPad ready to go. I'm double checking to make sure my stuff's working. It is. Hey everybody. Oh, there's Dave in chat. Oh, you got to get ready for marbles, yeah.
Yeah.
So when we do get to marbles, it'll be a little bit weird, but I have to go in there to control the marble camera on that PC. But it'll still be up here. It's not much I can do about that.
Oh, you can.
Well, it's because when we used to play, Justin would control the camera, so I would still be out here.
You'll figure out how to bring it out here.
Look at this. Oh yeah.
Oh.
I forgot.
Tuckerman.
I did this last week.
Yeah.
So whenever we get a follow or a subscriber, it'll pop up there. Look at me. Send help. John has me hostage. Oh. Yeah. I mean, this is a lot redder.
Hey.
See, declearment.
Declearment.
I like that. This is a lot redder on camera than at least on the TV.
Yeah, compared to what it is in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I always wear black. You know, I got my ReaperCon 2021
I mean,
shirt.
it helps with color. I look really weird. Maybe it's just this TV. I don't know.
Yeah. Howdy, Lieutenant Floby, Dr. Bob.
Yeah, what?
Hi, Reaper Dave. Hyper Bunny
I
99.
forgot I had this. I can focus on chat.
Oh, Dr. Bob.
Yeah. I got this new Apple Pen too for like 11
Stylist?
bucks. $11, yeah, so now I can control everything.
Oh.
But it's mainly, you can also use it for sculpting.
Yeah, let me see.
On ZBrush.
Mm-hmm.
So ZBrush a couple months ago.
Doing the Luke Skywalker thing.
Oh.
Hi, green users and pocket lint.
Was it a couple weeks ago? A month ago? 2 months ago?
Oh, shit. Time is relative for me.
ZBrush released an update where they released ZBrush onto for iPads.
Oh, yeah.
And I was talking to Kevin about it, and Kevin's been using it at home, and he says it's actually pretty good. So I might give it a go. Since I have a subscription, I might try it out and see how it goes.
Well, I've been learning what we call it, Open Office Sheets from Google and AutoCAD.
AutoCAD, because you've been doing all the
layout. In fact, I'm working on the Reaper Game Store right now, the layout and everything.
Is the layout changing?
It might.
Might.
We're adding. It's a good segue into the photo. One of the photos.
Oh,
yeah, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, Dr. Bob? Yeah. Hello, Caroline. When he's looking down, when it first hands him the lightsaber and he starts looking at it, like getting a gun and just looking down the barrel. Yeah.
Hey, Kira. I guess I don't know if she was here, but I was talking about sculpting on the iPad. Might be there.
So this is some of the newer product display racks that we got in the store today, the layout. I'm still doing a map of all of that, where the windows are, the doors, the walls, and all that, so we can better map out where everything goes and identify the shelves for inventory purposes.
Mm-hmm. Are y'all going to do anything back here, like in this area?
That is, we've been kind of holding on to it because that's where you run your big event things, right? But no, right now, the only thing, the big table, that's the 8 foot that you don't, it's off camera. Okay. We were, that's 2 of them, but we're going to move the other table right there to make room for these racks, where all the skirmish game's going to squeeze in. Probably behind the sliding doors. And that room back there,
back here.
That's your John Madden? Do me some John Madden.
Turducken.
Yeah.
See, we're gonna put the H racks here, and then it's gonna direct traffic over this way.
Yeah. And then boom, you got to do something like that. And then bam,
Boom.
Go for it. Painting. Hello from Hungary.
Hey, greetings. Welcome. It gets loud, yeah. I know that they started putting sound stuff up in the back here.
Yeah.
Like on these walls back
yeah.
here.
back there, it's not really going to help that much. If anything, the only way to really deaden it, because that was originally going to be the Pizza Dungeon kitchen. Mm-hmm. So we have nonstick tiles installed. Mm-hmm. And the thing is to, which you can see right there, the best way to, it reflects sound. And so what's happening is the sound will bounce up and then hit off the walls and the corners and echo. You can put sound deadening stuff on the walls to cut down on some of the echo, but it's still not going to help so much with the volume. The only way to do that is actually put down carpeting, and that would cut out tapestries.
Oh, tapestries?
Sure,
some rugs.
Yeah, that would help. But overall, the big problem is that floor. That's why it gets loud.
Mm-hmm. Muzzles. Put muzzles on all the war gamers back there.
All the painters, I don't think they would like muzzles.
But yeah.
So that's one of my pictures right there.
Let's see. There we go.
In fact, we just dropped that off. There's my other picture and my other picture. I just have all sorts of fun.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Christmas since that's the most recent thing.
So years ago, I was wrapping a Christmas present for Ed. And of course, we always waited to the last second. Like, we open presents on Christmas Eve. And, that's a cool effect. And I'm busy wrapping presents that Christmas Eve morning, right? And I put it off, and I'm trying to get them all done. And then finally, it's like, I'm looking for paper. I don't have a full roll. I have nothing but scraps. And it's like, screw it, here. So I put this paper on, and I do kind of like this half-ass thing. Well, it's for Ed anyway, so, what does it matter, right? So, and it became the big talk of everybody at Christmas. About my wrapping job. And so Ed was smitten with it. And so next year, Ed and I had the wrap off, if you would say, where who could do the most obnoxious wrap job of their Christmas present. Yeah. And so that was this year's Christmas present for Reaper Harley.
Looks like you just took all the the extra scraps.
Yeah. There's a Krampus. There's another Krampus dark. Vicky got this Krampus paper. And Cranky Dog, and then but all three of them are variations of the Krampus theme.
Rap battle.
Yeah.
We might have to do this for Reaper next year.
Yeah.
Do a rap
battle. I think Ed won the last one because what he did is he just kind of like threw a few bits and pieces on, and then he wadded up a big ball, and then taped that on, and that was supposed to be the bow.
Yeah, I think you can't do the wrap things individually thing. I hate that.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law got a tool bit set, all the little bits in it, and she individually wrapped each little bit inside the box. So you open it up and you have to unwrap every single little bit.
Now, something that I saw that we need to get, sorry, long night, is that they have this thing, and it's a plastic tube with a razor blade in it. And what you do is you put it on the edge of your paper and just pull it across, and it always makes a nice straight cut. And I meant to get one, and I didn't this year. But when I wrap like this, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. But
I got shamed into wrapping learning how to wrap presents because I never really knew.
No.
So the past couple of years, watching a few YouTube videos and practicing a little bit, I've learned how to do the no-show wrapping.
Oh crap!
Where the tape doesn't sew. You don't see any tape at all.
Yeah. Caroline, I'm the same way. That's when I piss on it here. This is what you get. You're going to rip it off anyway.
That's true. And I've seen it a lot more this year than I have in the past, where there's two types of families. There's the go around in a circle and everybody opens things individually.
Yeah.
Or there's the let's get it done in 10 minutes, everybody opens their presents all at once.
That's us. Literally what would happen is Ed and I would always be Santa Claus. Then that means that we're passing out all the presents to everybody. And then they start opening them, and then when Ed or I got one, we just put it aside. Then when we were done passing out, it was like, tear into it.
Just everybody opens?
Yeah.
All at once?
Ever tried origami? No. Do I look like I can accomplish origami? The parental unit is furious with me. Well, I will call you whatever you like. I'm just, I'm glad I got to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I met you before, but when I got to see you at the store.
It takes Dave a few times.
Remember, yeah, Kara, okay. Remember, I'm a boomer, right? So I got my excuse. That's what I'm going with. Kara, all right. But yeah, it was good to see you. And then, do you have pictures of the...
thing? I have videos. I forgot to take off of the SD card the pictures. So.
Yeah.
Whoops. Let's see. Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh. There we are.
There we go. Let's go back.
There we're back.
Let me go back and adjust my stuff here.
But yeah, we had the Reaper Christmas party, which was really good. Kellendor 187. Thank you. Gifts one at a time, but everybody opens one gift at the same time, just one gift at a time. And then we show each other, so quicker than actually done and slower than free-for-all. Let's see. I have a feeling that it took my hat off. I doubt Dave would recognize. I don't know, Dr. Bob. You're kind of, yeah, I remember you. But maybe not. You never know. Okay, so this is the Reaper Christmas party. There's Bill in the forefront with the blue sweater. There's Reaper Harley just taking her head on the far right. There's DJ, the packager, next talking to Bill. Then there's Michael from Paint Club. There's Lauren Courtney on the right-hand side.
There's Ruben in the background.
And there's George, my friend of the day. Vicky, Reaper Harley, every day, as she's leaving for work, she's always like, have a good day. Be nice and make a friend. And I go, I work with everybody. How am I going to have to? Well, then order someone to sit down and be your friend. So she goes, order George to sit down and be your friend today. Oh, okay. So I was going to tell George he was my friend today, and then he didn't show up.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't see him when I went over there.
So I was over at the store, working on the store before I came over here. And we have the homeschoolers come in on Fridays, right? And so this lady is sitting there, and we do our pleasantries of do you have a good holiday, that sort of stuff. And I go, well, my wife told me to make a friend today, and so you're my friend of the day. And she goes, well, hi, I'm Loma. I said, I'm Dave.
I'm probably going to run a game for the homeschoolers at some point.
Yeah.
For Blood on the Clock Tower.
Do you guys normally have on the TV? Yes, yes, we do.
We normally have anywhere from gaming to card games to packs being opened, Critical Role, paint. There's paint videos. They show Ann's videos and Dr. Faust.
Yeah. Sometimes they show our videos.
Yeah. They put on Reaper Live up there sometimes.
What do you guys? Yeah. In fact, Bill had some of the old episodes of ReaperLand going when I came over here. There's Ruben in the yellow shirt. There's George. There's Daniel. There's
Bidgood?
Michael Bidgood over there on the far right. There's Jonathan. Oh, there's Ron. There's Ron holding the cups. There's AJ.
There's Michael paints minis. I don't know if Michael's in chat, but normally I think he put movies on just for Christmas. Hallmark movies.
Yeah, I mean, how do you go wrong with that?
There's Lauren.
There's Lauren over on the right. Yeah,
it was a nice Christmas party.
It was, and if you missed it, I'm going to tell you, ReaperLand, because you were all invited, what you missed out on. Everybody who attended got a little, what do you call those, a portable phone charger battery?
It's a battery bank, like a
battery bank for your phone. Yeah, free battery bank for your iPhone, and a lottery scratch-off ticket. Yeah,
I mean, the charger's great. You always need it. You never know when you're going to need it.
No, it's not Reaper branded. No. You got to keep the proceeds from your scratch off. Yeah. Total winnings of everybody here that you see out there that got one was $1,540 in total winnings.
That was the total.
You missed out if you didn't attend.
Yeah, Harper said, or you scanned his ticket and you were like $1,000.
Yeah.
And Harper was like, "What?" Lauren was like, "Huh?"
I felt like an auctioneer. Yeah, Lauren was just taken back, but felt like an auctioneer. We got 100 over here. We got 1,000 here. You know. And then Dr. Bob, yes, unless it's over $600, you have to go and claim it at the lottery office. In which case, if it's more than $600 by law, they have to give you a W-2G, and then it becomes taxable. But besides that, yeah, you're right.
Dang. Yeah, Harper said he was going to pay off his credit cards with it. I think.
No,
is what he said.
Well, Lauren and he were talking about in fact, I was talking to him earlier that day. He says, "What's the latest on the dog?" Well, we got to pay some bills and we got to do all this before we get another dog because they just recently lost one of their puppies.
Oh yeah,
Lincoln. And I go, well, okay, and then they win that. And I said, well, I guess maybe that timetable has been picked up a bit. Can you write off the cost if you keep your losing? Only to the pocket lint, only to the extent of your winnings. You're not a professional gambler. That's totally different if you're a professional gambler. So in that case, what happens is you deduct as an itemized deduction your gambling losses to the same extent of your gambling winnings. You kind of get screwed. I know this comes as a shock to some people because if you don't itemize deductions, i.e. if you don't have home mortgage interest and property taxes and all that, chances are you don't itemize. If you don't itemize, you can't take the gambling losses, but the income is declared on a separate line and you still have to pick that up.
Oh.
So I know, but stay home, hours drive instead of Houston is normal. It would have been fun, but we still have fun. Well, Hyper Bunny, we're planning on doing it again next year.
Yeah.
So
I think we had such a good time doing
opening
it to the public.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably just invite people out.
And I have a witness. Kara was there. Michael Paints Minis. There you go.
He's right there in the middle. And Ty Melrose came by. No Time for Bull. He's right there in the middle of the screen. And Amber on the left there in the gray. I don't know if she's in chat. I saw her earlier. She might be busy.
See? Kara says she was there. She is a witness. Wow, Taxton Lotto wins. In UK, it's not tax. Well, maybe the Crown doesn't need the money. I don't know. But, yeah, everything is taxable in the United States. So, unless it's inherited. Inheritance is the one exception.
Hey, Dave fixed my taxes. My taxes were all screwed up. I messed them up back in 2015 or something.
Yeah.
They were screwed up. So, but they're fixed now.
There's Reaper Harley. Yeah.
I was trying to get a close-up of Zeus. Zeus is in here.
Where's
somewhere.
Zeus?
There he is.
Right there. Look at that. There's Zeus.
This is a good boy.
Now remember, Dr. Bob, when you win the lottery, I'm your tax man.
So you can see the camera. You see how it's slightly moving?
Yeah.
So whenever I sped this footage up, it looks a little weird because the camera's going really quickly. When I speed it up, it goes boop, 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 and it bounces back and forth. But I think I have it. Sorry, it's right here. So you can see what I'm talking about. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
But you see how it's bouncing back and forth really fast?
It was a fast Christmas party.
I learned a lot. So in the future, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow that track down really slow.
Yeah.
So for an hour, 2 hours, or however long, it's going to go from left to right twice instead of the 5 times or the 20,000 times it did.
Yeah.
So that way it'll go. So everything else will be moving really slow, but the camera will be moving slightly.
Yeah.
Super slow.
Yeah, Dr. Bob, if I win the big Mega Million kind of thing, I'm not going to tell. I love this. I'm not going to tell anybody, but there will be signs.
Yeah, this was during the stocking exchange. Right?
Yeah, we did you could voluntarily participate. Bring your stocking. It was $30 or less, and if you wanted to participate, then you drew a number, and there was some really cool stuff.
Yeah, Ron's was not as dollar store.
No, but Ron, you can always tell the stocking Ron does because it's always these bits and pieces, and he loves his dad jokes. And so
he did good ones this year.
Yeah, he did good dad jokes this year.
Who had the best stocking? I don't know.
Cupcake wrappers, oysters and sunflower oil, onions, tomatoes, and ashtray. Yeah,
that was Ron's.
Yeah, yeah. And then there was that reading that where you were doing the dad jokes. Yeah.
Ha ha ho 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 ho.
Yeah.
I think Lauren read them.
Yes.
Lauren read them.
Yeah. And then the thing. What did I get? What was? Oh, hey, can you hear that, guys?
Could you guys hear that noise? I don't know if I don't know if these will pick it up.
I don't know. Anyway, They just started up Ed 73.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
Yeah, these. I think the audio only comes from like.
Yeah, telescope. What were you talking about? Oh, the stockings. What did I get? It was a portable like hook on your belt.
Oh,
a little JBL speaker. Yeah, that you could do. That would be it. That's the rumbling. Yeah. In fact, if you could call up the photo of Pat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's working on the cars out there.
Yeah. There we go. There you go. There's Pat, good friend of mine and Ed's. He's working on Ed 73. That thing pushes about 700 horsepower, and that's the two Holley Snark. Those are electronic fuel-injected carburetors, even though they look like real ones. And that's what one of the motherboards went out of one of them, and so we sent it off to Holley, and then, of course, the response was, well, we're backlogged. We don't know when we can get to it. Okay, and that was August.
Oh.
And so we've been waiting, 6 months. And in fact, I went and we were talking about in the back there, Holley equipped, got a couple of regular Holley carburetors just to switch it back to regular gas instead of electronic fuel injected because I got tired of waiting. And just as those came in, the Holley came back. Oh. It's like, fine. So I'll have to sell those. Anyway, he's been out there working on it all day, and it just started up. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Mm-hmm. No, that engine is huge. Well, it's the supercharger. That's actually a Chevrolet small block, 350 cubic inch. But it's the supercharger. That's a 671 supercharger. That supercharger is actually the way GM used to do it is you had a couple of numbers and you just multiply it out, and that's the cubic inch display. Mm-hmm. So if you multiply 6 times 71, you get about 426 cubic inches. Well, that's a 350 cubic engine that's sitting on. So it's like over supercharged.
It's loud.
It's loud.
That's all I know.
So anyway, that's Pat working out there. Mm-hmm. So let's see. It's a car.
I think that's
car can take me home to pick up pancakes and back home. The car's gonna. Yep. That was Ed's big thing. He actually was building this big monster hot rod, but he wanted the reliability. Hence the Holley Snipe carburetors and all sorts of things. So he could, if he wanted to, drive it every day. And it would be reliable enough you could take it to the store if you wanted to and not worry if it was going to start or not. Uh-oh.
We're just drawing.
See, I'm boring John here, chat. He's over there.
I was getting ready for future conversations. Let's see. What did I got a lot of clothes this year. This is one of them. I got 2 new pairs of shoes, just all the normal stuff, socks, a lot of socks.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing I got was a map. I got a map of a video game that I play called Path of Exile.
Yeah.
Sarah got me a framed, like really nice cardstock, like painting of the world, the world map.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna hang it up in my office, and it's really nice. That's the big thing I got for me.
Do you gonna put pins in it for where you've traveled?
I could.
Thank you for all the wonderful compliments. Tell me what a great art director I am today.
Draw on it. Yeah, you got a stylist.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Bonanza trim.
Oh yeah, the C10 Chevy pickup, Bonanza edition. Oh, seriously, ruined it by running it low. Sorry.
Oh, Freya got the hoodie. Nice. It's a Path of Exile hoodie.
Oh, smooth carburetor, terrific performance. Yeah. But I got a Beatles Monopoly game. I'm a huge Beatles fan.
Oh.
And a microscope for coins.
Oh.
Of course, that's my latest hobby is finding coin errors.
Like minting errors?
Minting errors, yeah. So and I've already found one. It's probably worth 75 cents. It's a quarter, but it's probably worth about 75 cents. But still, as the amount of cash that runs through that game store, I'm like, well, hell, I could just inspect all this stuff and then, take out the coin errors if I wanted to.
Are they, let's see, I'm just going to pull up a random, this one's super obvious.
Yeah.
Like, not. I'm assuming it's.
Oh, okay.
Not like
this. That is off stamp. So no, yeah, those are errors, but it's more of the see the quarters up there, or this. So what they're talking about there is rare double coin. Double is actually when we're going to get into money trivia again. Okay, so the molds that they make coins are kind of like this, but they have a dome when they start, and they're making an impression from the master, but they can only press the metal so far.
Uh-huh.
And what happens is if you go past that, you're going to ruin the mold. So they have to take it up, and then they bring the mold in again to make the final impression on the minting die. Okay. But if there's a slight variation in that mold, just a little bit of a turn, the second time it comes down, it creates what they call as a double die, almost like it's a stamping. Everything looks bigger, and you can actually see the lines of the first stamp and the second one if you look real close. And they call that doubling or double dies. If you go back, there was to that other page that had the quarters.
This one.
Yeah, okay. Right up there in the blah, blah, blah. Okay, there's the lady right there. Uh-huh. She has one that is a die clash, where what happened is that's on one side, Washington is on the other. And this one is in COD we trust. In other words, the G lost its top, so it was minted with in COD we trust. There's another quarter out there that says in God we rust. The T did not
didn't go all the way.
Yeah,
or didn't get pressed.
Yeah. But it's things like this that I'm looking for. But the off-center stuff, or like that quarter, that gold quarter right there.
This one.
Yes. Okay. That is just a regular old Washington quarter. But what happened is that one, it got put on a dollar planchet, which is the raw piece of metal that they're going to stamp the coin into. It got put on a dollar planchet. It had the correct reverse side, which is the eagle, but on the obverse side, it's supposed to have like Sacagawea or something like that.
Oh,
and it's actually
dollar.
It's a George Washington. Those kind of things, when you mint on the wrong those are serious money. In my world, this is kind of like that's finding the Black Lotus original black border, and when you're sorting through magic cards.
Yeah.
I don't expect I'll find one. Right there, the 55, move up to the penny right there. Next, that. See, there's a good that is a double die. That's a good example of a double die.
Wow. All the text is doubled, but the Abraham Lincoln is not really.
Yeah. Actually, when they're making the masters, they actually, it's a series of stamps. So like Lincoln would be one stamp, and then the year and everything else could be a different stamp. And that year and everything was,
That'd be funny.
Yeah. But since the mint is now making all these special quarters, the Tuskegee Airmen or something, and then the states and all that, there are a lot of errors. Whereas it used to be, you just had the eagle on the back. It's the same eagle. We use it every year. Blah blah. Yeah. So the mint errors on those are a lot less.
A lot rarer.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
That's cool. Like this one just looks faded to me.
Okay, that is what they'd call a grease. Basically, the mold has
like release agent.
No. It's actually the mold has probably worn out or something. They call them grease, where you can see where it's like it's just not fully giving the impression. The die has worn out.
Got it.
And but that's what they call those off center. There's another one, a 1942/41 Mercury dime, where they stamped it and they were using the inspector didn't catch it. And so they would go back and stamp in the dates sometime in the early days of the 40s, and the inspector already had a 41 on there and didn't realize it, and so stamped a 42. And then it got in production. They're supposed to be inspecting so many coins from the production batch to go, this is good. That's cool. It slipped through.
Have you ever done metal detecting? Have you ever done that?
No, but Ed and I both, we gave each other, it's like we were synced. We gave each other metal detectors one year for Christmas. Just never got out and used them.
I like this. It's super fun.
There you go. Those pennies to the left. One of them during the war. I'm just going to keep talking here. World War II era mint errors over there to the left one.
Oh, this one. I see.
Yeah. Okay. So during the war effort, copper and nickel were needed for the war effort, and so pennies were made out of copper. So what the government decided to do in 1943 is mint all pennies out of stainless steel or steel. And now they're not stainless because they turn black and everything else. Yeah. But the thing is that the planchets that they were using, you can occasionally find a 43 that was minted on the copper planchet, even though it's all steel.
That's the bottom left one. Right?
Yeah. And so, or you could find a 1944 penny minted on a steel planchet instead of a copper one.
That's cool.
They also have, like, the most recent is the 82 Denver penny, because in 1982 they were switching from a lot of copper and a little bit of zinc to a zinc core that has a very thin coating of So the 82, what happens is that anything before that should weigh like 3.1 grams.
Yeah.
But with the zinc in there, it's like 2.5, 2.6, right? But if you find an 82 that weighs 3.1 grams and has a small date, there's a variation on that, it's worth like $10,000 or something. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I didn't know this world existed. I mean,
I stoked when I find silver quarters in my till. But yeah, and steel pennies were cool, but much rarer. Yeah. But yeah, silver, we used to put, the mint used to put, or the federal government used to put silver in dimes, half dollars, quarters, 90% silver up until 1964. Back then, that was also where the people, just to keep the public happy, it's like, well, how do I know that this is really worth something? Well, here, I'll give you all these coins that contain silver in exchange for your paper. And that's where they had silver certificates, gold certificates, and the coins were made. And then by the 60s, they're like, look, if you don't have no faith in the federal government, I'm sorry. Everything's going to Federal Reserve notes. We're going to copper nickel-clad coins, and just save all the silver. Nice. The last silver dollar was 72. No, the Eisenhower dollar, but if it was minted, again, the mint makes some what they call proofs that are special mirror finished. I mean, they go all out when making proof coins, and those contain silver, and they still do on some of the proofs. But the actual production of silver dollars, I think, lasted until 32, 33, 34, something like that, the peace dollars. It's been a few years. Anyway, I got into these coin errors, and now I'm jumped, wholeheartedly in. So that's sorry cool. If I bored you.
No, you're good. That's fun. That's a fun hobby, I think.
Yeah. Ooh, that's an idea. But I don't think maybe Vicky can get me one. I don't think she'd appreciate it.
What?
Says yes, proofs great for 25th anniversary because they have silver. 25th anniversary is your silver anniversary.
Silver anniversary, got it.
Yeah, but I don't think Reaper Harley would appreciate. I might, but I don't think she would appreciate it.
What's the 10-year? Is it paper?
I have no idea.
I can't remember the.
I know. All I know is year one is paper, and
that's
so
year one?
And so the joke with Ed was like, well, I'll get her a roll of toilet paper. I didn't. 10 for 10. There you go. Yeah. Well, Dr. Bob, we'll have to talk coins next time I see you.
Yeah. ReaperCon.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he'll be there. I guess we'll shift gears. No, well, let's finish Christmas. It was fine. We did our Friendsgiving, and then I celebrated with the in-laws. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And then I got my dog calendars. I got 4 dogs, so Vicky always gets me these calendars.
And you got to change them up in your office.
Yeah.
I guess you can just wait because you're going to be moving into your new office.
I know. I still got to put them up. Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah. So it was a good Christmas. Vicky worked. Her big thing is Thanksgiving. So she took off all of Thanksgiving. We did, that was the big family time. But in exchange for that, she had to work Christmas for the people that were working for her on Thanksgiving. So I did the Ebenezer Scrooge thing and came up to the Reaper game store and did inventory on Christmas Day. And I was amazed. I got like 8 calls. Are you guys open? Yeah. No, sorry, we're doing inventory. One guy was like,
on Christmas Day?
Yeah, Christmas Day. Oh, my girlfriend just got me some magic cards, and I wanted to get some sleeves. Okay.
You can wait until tomorrow.
If you have credit card only, and if you want to, come on up. I'll open the door. You can buy some sleeves. But that's it, dude. I've got to count. Felt bad for him.
Oh, that's funny. I was like, you could wait a day,
Oh no, but that's the fun
Unless they're
of
super expensive.
as the kid. That's the fun. And he was. I call him a kid. He's in his 20s.
Okay.
Surprised you guys didn't special mini for the 25th.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, a silver mini.
Yeah. No.
We
don't.
did the 25. We did 12 models.
Yeah.
That year.
But the silver, it melts at such a high temperature. We're only set up to do 10, which melts at less than 1,000. Silver and gold and aluminum, you have to get really high up there.
Yeah, we're not like molten levels.
I did have to pull those coins out. There was 1 year, and this is back when, say, Gus and Ann and everybody were here.
2010, 2011.
Yeah, some equatorial country, which was a colony of England, had the Queen Elizabeth on one side and St. George slaying the dragon, and there were 1 ounce silver coins. And so I got one for the Reaper employees. And I still have some because I figured we'd be hiring people, and I just stopped giving them out. But I'll look for them when I move my office.
Bibs. Your mom has a glass kiln.
Yeah.
Kiln. A glass
blowing. Well, for blowing glass.
Not a kiln made of glass.
No.
A kiln for glass.
For making glass. Yes.
I was like, how does that work? That sounds impossible.
Yeah. I've seen them where they have like the.
So yeah, I'll talk about that in a second.
Anyway, the crucible that it's some ceramic white, and you'd sit there and you would like superheat aluminum, gold, or silver, and then you could actually wind up. This is what a jeweler would do. Would actually get a spring-loaded arm in there with the crucible in the center. You put your wax mold or your mold over here, and then you just throw the switch, and then it spins around, and it takes the centrifugal force of the gold, but you're busy heating that thing all the time. You have a challenge coin?
So Freya asks, here, I'll pull it up. No, it's too late. She says, has Reaper ever had challenge coins made? We have not. I didn't know what challenge coins were until this year, actually, because somebody asked us about it, because Christine Van Patten and I noticed a couple of other miniature companies and other paint companies were doing challenge coins, and I was like, what's a challenge? Like, what is that? Like, I didn't know what it was. And I got a brief summary. I think it has something to do with, I think it started in the Marines?
The Army, or the Armed Forces.
The Armed Forces. And like FBI, I know, does it. And
now a lot
like
more,
that.
But yeah, initially, and my understanding was is that, say you're out and you see another person from the Armed Forces or something like that, and you put down a challenge coin, you put down your coin, and if he has one to put down, then I guess it's a draw or something. But if he puts one down and you don't have one, then you got to buy him a drink.
Oh, I see. Is that the original?
That's the original, as I understood it.
Of it.
But they now make police, fire, armed forces, just about everybody.
Yeah, and I think in the painter world, it's more...
Oh, there you go. The highest ranked coin doesn't pay for the drink.
I see.
Okay.
I see. Yeah, and I don't know how it would work in the miniature world, but I think it's just if you paint something from... I don't know how Christine did it. I'm going to have to ask her, but I think it's like if you went to her booth and you showed her a painted mini of that she sculpted, then she gave you a challenge coin.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
But I think it's kind of become like a collector's thing in our world. So it could be possible where, every year we come up with a challenge coin that you can get at ReaperCon or online. So that way you have the 2025 challenge coin, the 2026 challenge coin. It kind of reminds me of like patches or like collector things that you get each year, like pins, like yearly pins. So
has been an alt metal. I saw silver and gold, I think.
Oh, okay, that's what I knew. I knew that she did one. I thought she did one made out of wood, like laser cut.
Could be. I've only seen them made out of metal, and they usually are laminated, with various colors.
We did make coins in previous years, but they were like doubloons kind of, but they were used.
And damn it, if the employees wouldn't accept them for pay.
yeah, dibs. No, Wood was 2023. Okay, so she did a wood one in 2023.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to Ron and we'll talk about it and see if it's something that we want to do.
Yeah.
It sounds like there's. I mean,
I think doing like the doubloons, the pieces of 8, but the span that would be cool.
I like that, like sterling or like a pence or like old timey kind of coins. You know, when you ching on your bag.
We still have gear for metal molding. But we're all set up for 10.
Yeah.
Less than it's not gold, and
you could
if we
make the
did
coins.
have them, then we'd have to probably send them off to get them gold or silver plated.
But, or you can just make them how we used to, and I can.
They are doing them at Warhammer tournaments too. Attendees, a series of tournaments, all same game around the country. For example, each year you could get one for attending Dallas. Okay.
So each tournament, like city, has their own challenge coin.
Oh,
so it sounds like it's like more of a collecting thing.
Yeah, people love collecting. Bottle tops, presidential bumpers, badges,
Yeah, and it gets pretty expensive because if you get a bunch of them, that's why Ron does the paper doubloons and things like that for Reaper bucks and things like that. Because originally I think the idea was to have those all be metal, but that's way too expensive.
Yeah, it got way too expensive. And then the next thing was poker chips, the clay poker chips like you'd have in Vegas.
Also expensive.
Yeah, but we had those, but then those got put aside and.
Yeah. And we wanted to he wanted to change them each year at ReaperCon because if you're in a pirate city, you have doubloons. If you're in a fantasy like medieval city, they're different. So during happy hour that could work. But I think it sounds like a fun collector thing. So we'll talk about it.
Yeah. I forget what happened to them, but we had big old racks of poker chips.
But let's see. I went over and took some pictures of.
Good for nothing. What do you mean?
Yeah. Good for because you can't do anything with them. You can't cash them in. You can't do that.
They contain memories, Dr. Bob.
Yeah, memories. Friendship.
Memories.
So I went over there today, and they were moving over the last rack. You can see Rod there putting one of the last racks in underneath the mezzanine. So they got all the lighting up there. And they're strapping all these together.
What did you miss? Oh, man. The winning lottery numbers, dude.
Poke Me Amber she was at their Christmas party.
Oh, yeah?
Wee slide. Yeah, this is Darwin.
That's the Darwin slide.
We're naming him Darwin. But, yeah, all the molds are there. They're getting put in at least.
Metal molds.
Metal molds. I think, I thought I had them. Oh, I guess this didn't go in order. But it looks like they got the electrical and stuff ran.
And you didn't get a picture of the spider crawling down?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, the yellow
cord?
Yeah. Okay, that's the power cord coming down to power this station. And Ruben hung up one of those Halloween spiders that we have. So it's crawling down.
Like it's coming down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it, to be honest.
Yeah, die or get fired slide. Yes.
Have you found any lost molds? Not really. I don't think there's
Haven't
any
moved.
lost
No, not yet.
We do have like a lot of like older molds, but we put those on a pallet and they're shrink wrapped. They're like put up, but they're not like out like here.
I think that's you.
It is
isn't
me.
Okay.
I gotta turn my noise off. It's my fiance.
No, Dr. Bob. Actually, we the first decoration was some ghost figure that Ruben hung from the ceiling.
Oh, ghost figure.
Black caped like a Grim Reaper.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I haven't.
Yeah, you just have to. It's near the table. You just have to look up, but it's up there. Yeah.
I haven't looked closly yet.
But yeah, this is the other side. You can see the chains where we can drop the pallets up there, and this is all the metal racking.
Oh, hey, this is crazy.
Oh,
yeah. This is where the molds used to be. You can see there's one rack still left.
Yeah,
there's one
right
rack.
there. Yeah.
But they've come and they've moved all of the racks. I mean, that's what all these are. But
now see the door up above that missile paint. Yes, that's where the mezzanine that you see used to be. And the thing is inside that room there that was storage and whatnot. And I've just got this phobia about not having an exit in the event of a fire emergency.
I mean, that's not a phobia.
So I had Ruben cut out that door, and literally there was a ladder to crawl down onto that mezzanine, and that way you have 2 ways in and 2 ways out if you wanted to. And the thing is that the people wanting to buy the building didn't want the mezzanine. So it's like, okay, so you got to deal with the door.
Yeah, they're probably just going to board it up or something.
Yeah.
The far wall is the back of the old Jeffries tube. Jeffries tube.
In casting.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah. So, in Star Trek, whenever the first generation, or not the next generation, but the first series with Captain Kirk, if they needed to get to a certain part of the ship because some emergency and they couldn't use normal ways, they had this thing called a Jeffries tube for maintenance and whatnot. Wow. And so as we were, our variations of Reaper, the very first shop, we put the casting machine all the way at the back of this long tube. And so when there was a problem, we had to disassemble everything to pull it out. So when we did this shop, it was like we need a Jeffries tube. So back behind all of the machines is a Jeffries tube for you to walk back there, pull the machine out, put another one, and not have to disassemble everything.
Oh, okay. I
so
see.
That's what they're referring to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. In case of emergency, that first step's a doozy. I know.
Oh, Jeffries tube. I didn't know that. I mean, it's been great. I mean, it's always great to have that there. Except for when we added Jerry, and it made it very hard to.
Still not impossible,
Still
but
not impossible.
a little bit more difficult. Yeah.
Because he's a big machine.
In fact, we're going to have to rent some Sky thing that Ruben
to lift him
and get him over there, as well as the big Reaper sign and out front.
Oh yeah.
Got to take that.
Might as well, when you rent it, do as much as you can.
Yeah.
With it, right.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, Dr. Bob, you are correct. Yeah.
Yeah, the Darwin door. Yeah.
No, the Jeffries tube. Engineering access bay.
This was the missile. This is the USA missile. The
Minuteman.
Minuteman. That's right.
When we were first decking out the shop, the AC guy put in all these air ducts for cooling. This is actually pointed into Casting. And someone made the comment about how they look like ICBM missiles. Well, that's all Ed and I needed. We got on a scissor lift after everybody had gone. It was like, okay, we're done for the day. We got on a scissor lift, and we painted this one to look like a U.S. Minuteman. And then there's another one, which is not in the picture, that we painted up to look like a Soviet SS-18.
With the CCCR.
Yeah,
the red star
CCP and the red star and everything. And the one that's closest right here that's still silver to the left, that, to give you a time frame, we were going to paint that one as an Iraqi Scud missile.
Arrowhead missile?
Scud
missile?
A Scud missile, but we ran out of time, and it was like, we really got to get these racks set up. Okay, well, we won't paint it,
Yeah. That's why we were talking about decorating the new ones in the new warehouse.
Yeah, I think we're going to get I'd like to get a mannequin and do the whole Dr. Strangelove where Slim Pickens is riding the missile down.
I mean, it's so crazy because these molds have always been there, but the mezzanine was not always there. That door was not always there. This one, and then mold making used to be back here, like in this little not the corner, but used to be back there, and the packaging wheels weren't there.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
It's all been moved around before, but packaging wheels used to be against that wall. It was over where we have the library boxes for a while, and it's
just that things aren't in the original positions anymore.
Poke member here you found. Where'd you hear that from? We found some paints from ReaperCon 2023.
Yeah, they're on.
See, no one tells me a thing around here.
Yeah, here I think I have them pulled up.
That's not it.
No. Oh, this is cool. I just found this out today. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. So if I do this, was it Reaper?
You looked on the website. Really? Okay.
Oh my gosh. Ignore that. Ignore that. Okay, ignore me.
Okay.
All right.
No one look at John. No one look at him.
Just look at ReaperCon on just type in ReaperCon on your search, and you'll find it. It's just I'm not used to this.
Uh-oh. Kara's looking at you, John. Can't you feel the eyes boring through you?
Oh my gosh! Come on. Well, here.
Oh, Facebook. Okay.
They're I'm not used to.
There you go. RexPerCon 2025 confirmed. Hey, we ought to make a badge. RexPerCon.
RexPerCon.
There you go.
Here you go. These are the ones she's talking about.
Oh, okay.
They're on the website. Just type in ReaperCon in the search bar and you'll find them.
Okay.
And then Rhonda did swatches of all of them. So this is what they look like, all swatched out. Yeah, these are the ReaperCon 2023 paints. I think Lauren found them when we started cleaning up the internet department.
Oh,
and so there's a few sets of them, and they're on like River Windows forever. Yep, I agree.
River Windows. Yeah,
that's a great story. Anybody has those ribbons? They're collector's items now. So
they made the rounds, man. That's what people talk about.
Yeah, that's the good ones. And the bone pandas, those are my favorite. But Bones 4, that's right. So yeah, that's what she's talking about. I had them ready and pulled up, but then I lost them. All right, let's go back. There we go.
So
you said this got operational today.
Yes.
Hey.
Before I was.
Hey, obvious. Thank you.
Is she there? Hold on. Vamp.
What's up, Hobby? What's up, goons? Nothing. It's Friday. I was feeling kind of bad and kind of sleepy and not feeling too good before the show, but now that we started the show and we've been talking for a little bit, I feel a little bit better. I think my food needed to settle. I got upped on my medicine, and my body's slowly starting to get used to it. Will the mystery paint boxes still be available beyond the new year? That's a good question. I would have to check. I think they only made so many of them because they only found so many of the extra paints. So I think they'll probably just stay on sale until they sell out. I'm guessing. I don't think it's a holiday specific thing.
Would say you need, to digest.
Yeah, to digest. Probably, yeah. And I probably overate. I probably ate too fast.
So the database for the Wheels of Pain is on a server outside of Reaper. And so I needed to make sure that it was pointed in the right direction, the shortcuts and everything. And it is. I confirmed that before I came over here. Made sure the computer's calls up so the screen works. Then we had to throw the breaker, and we tested this machine. And as far as I could tell, it rotated. The heater was coming on. Everything worked fine. So with the computer and that, I'm declaring packaging operational over at the new factory.
At least for the first wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we move the second wheel over eventually.
Yeah, once we know this is working, well then the second wheel shouldn't be a problem.
Cool. That's exciting. These are the Wheels of Pain.
From the Conan movie.
Conan.
We had the reason I say that, we had an employee going, I want to file for workman's comp. Why? You seem fine. Well, I hurt my back. Oh, what happened? Well, I've been working at the packaging wheel. Okay. And he goes, well, you guys call it the Wheel of Pain for some reason. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a Conan movie.
Yeah. It's not literal pain.
Yeah. Mistake bottles that used to be produced. We still occasionally do them, but not that much anymore. Carrying the weight of the company, yeah. It started pissing people off, Dr. Bob, because they'd get a color and they go, I love this color. It's a sample. How do I get more?
Yeah, because
you can't.
Because a sample implies that it's a color that exists.
Yeah.
That's why a couple years ago I told Ron, I was like, we just need to relabel it. I was going to call it Oops Paint.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
Oops, and I think the Oops stood for something.
Yeah.
One off paint sample.
Yeah. Oops. There you go.
Yeah. One off paint sample.
Yes. The floor mats will also be moved. This was just to get it over here to test it and make sure it's operational.
Oh, I'm a lot quieter? Weird.
No, I keep sucking in all the extra oxygen.
Maybe I'm not talking into the mic. How's that? Is that better? A little bit? Yeah, I think we should relabel it to like Oops Paint or something. Or have a little description on there that says like, hey, this is not a real color.
You're only imagining this color.
Yeah.
This color doesn't exist.
And you put up a TV for your workers? Oh, no, that's just how we look up the database.
Yes.
So we have a database of like when a number is scanned, it'll show if it has a base, if it's multi-part, it has a picture.
If I find you watching TV on those, then that's a fireable offense.
Yeah. Oops, all crunch berries. Yeah, Dave is close to the mic. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, I keep leaning in.
One soft voice and a boomer.
There we go. There we go. Now I'm back here. How's that?
I'll talk about. We can talk about this in a second. But
Goddess Tio.
Hey, Goddess.
Oh, that's the food truck.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you really getting a lot of comments about it? Sometimes. Sometimes we'll get I see people on Facebook all the time. They'll have an old sample that they've been using for years, and they're like, "I use this for bruises," or "I like this as a good highlight. Does anybody know what color this was?" And it's like, well, not exactly. It's probably it's close to this color, but it's not an actual color.
Yeah, Dr. Bob. That is the food truck that's going to go in front of the Reaper Game Store. We just need to put in the equipment and get the permitting going.
Yeah, I think here's a shot of the outside. I think they just got these new windows.
Yeah, got the windows in, got the door, going to have a back door there. Again, always 2 ways to get in and out. But and so instead of doing the pizza dungeon, we're actually just going to put this food truck. And it's going to be burgers. Right now it's burgers, hot dogs, fries, possibly onion rings, and street tacos is the menu to start with.
And I mean, I can imagine there's probably going to be some good Mexican food maybe at some point. That sounds great.
Yeah. Yes, we're going to have it wrapped. Huh?
Birria tacos?
Oh, I don't know. Ruben is going to...
He's the mastermind?
He's the mastermind behind it.
Have it wrapped? Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to call it PD's Pit Stop. PD the Dragon from Bones 4, I think. Yeah, and it's going to be PD's Pit Stop.
Mimic burgers. Those are the veggie patties? That's funny. That's clever.
Cranky Dog, I don't know. We still have to work through the hamburger, but there's really limited what you can do with hot dogs. But Ruben says he makes a pretty mean street taco, so I will bow to him on that.
Yeah, this is probably still pretty far off because we still got to move the building.
Still got to move the building and all that.
This is a little side project.
Yeah.
Whenever maybe it's raining and they can't do much, or
Then
something.
then they work on this. But yeah.
Yeah, there it is. I know we've been talking about it. I wanted to get a picture of it. Here's the
mold racks.
Yeah, just took pictures of all of them. You can see this is the numbering system. If you've ever taken a tour, they're all labeled. You can see some of those red numbers there. We were testing new pens, different pastel pens, but the best ones we found are these yellow wax pens. They're the best.
Zoxy. I will check into that. I don't have any leads on that just yet.
I don't know if we can see any of the green molds in here.
You know, Dr. Bob, it's a shame because Vicky and Ed would they would have a competition to try and outdo each other on mac and cheese. And I think Ed had a recipe that was just killer, but I don't know what it is. I'm not a mac and cheese connoisseur.
Oh, really? I am. Love mac and cheese. Lord of the onion rings.
Sam's potatoes fries. Yeah. I'm assuming they're talking about Sam's the club, but
no, they're talking about Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Potatoes. Oh, okay.
Boil them, mash them, put them in a stew.
Sorry, my Lord of the Rings stops at Board of the Rings by the Harvard Lampoon.
Samwise Gamgee.
Come on, Dave. Where are we going, Kara?
That's Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah. No. Sorry.
Here's a wider photo. There's the actual where you can see the United States logo. Or
there you go. Yeah.
Text.
Yeah.
But this is the whole corner. It feels so weird.
Empty. Yeah.
It's gonna look so odd once everything is out of the building.
Yeah.
When we go over there and it's empty. It's gonna feel weird.
Have to take some pictures before we shut the door and lock it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the last episode of Friends.
Leave the key on the counter.
Here it is. It's all gone.
That I don't know.
Oh, this was my ReaperCon promo video. I forgot I put this in here. I don't know if this has sound. Oh, no, I turned off the sound. You guys can't hear it. Oh, yeah. I think Kara's in here.
Yeah, there she is. Now I just have to get...
There's Jeep Newbie. Right
I just have to get Ron to say hookers and blow on Reaper Live.
Oh, yeah, $100.
$100, man.
Yeah. There's Trashorama and Ann and David.
Mm-hmm.
There's Dicey.
Actually, no, Dr. Bob. They actually make a circular concrete saw, and I'm actually going to saw down into the concrete and then get a crowbar, pop it, and then take those little round concrete embedded life counters and take them down and do the same thing down there and transfer them to the new shop.
Crowbar, life counters. Oh yeah, wait. Well, you said, hold on, repeat that. You're going to take them out? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, the gold life
ones?
counters. Yeah.
You're going to take them all out and bring them over?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's exciting.
8/27/25. I guess that's ReaperCon?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, I asked Ron. It's the weekend before Labor Day weekend. So I asked him about the dates, and he said yes. So I'm assuming those are the dates.
Dr. Bob, that is apparently one of the molds that is in storage. We do have still some more of the counters.
We have them. I just don't think we have the rights or...
Not for Scribe, but we have the Reaper counters, which are very similar.
Hotel announcement coming soon. I think Ron said January. That's his plan. So that's in his court right now. Yeah, your recent slideshow. Yeah, that is the date. Yeah, I was just making sure you put it in there like it might not be right, but I'm pretty sure it's right.
We've already the contract and everything's signed, so yeah, it's going to be there. What is Ron going to announce?
Hotels.
Oh, additional besides the convention center.
No. Just when the hotel link. When
that's
for
going
the
up.
block.
Yeah, because that's already been decided. Yeah, okay.
The room block. Yep.
Yes, thank you.
And I gotta ask Ron because I'm kind of curious because when we were there ReaperCon this past ReaperCon, there was a hotel behind the convention center that was being built.
Yes,
like it was being built as we were there. So they were working on it. But I think it's an extended stay hotel.
So,
which is fine because you're
4
going to be
days.
there. You're going to be
3
there for an
days. Yeah,
extended time.
that's extended. Extended means however long you want to make it.
And it's in the same parking lot. It's like in that same thing. So it's not like you have to travel across a highway or anything like that. It's like literally right there.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So Hilton only? No, it should be all of the hotels like normal. But I'm curious to see if that one's going to be open or what the deal is with that one. Because if that one is open, I think it's going to be great. I hope. Because it's literally right behind.
Right next to it, yeah. We can always try and work a deal with them.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's open yet, but I'm wondering if by ReaperCon time it might be.
Yeah,
so
that's still
that's the hope.
8 months out, so maybe that's enough time.
So I'll ask to see if we can figure out if I'll do some digging.
What else you got?
We have some stuff like what time is it? We're already over?
We're already over, but then again, I ate up so much
go.
time on the coins. So.
Oh, you're good. I was going to talk about ReaperCon, the Reaper Challenge League. I was going to ask some stuff, but I'll do that at a different time. I can do that on the Discord. New Payway. I know there's
is there?
What's that place we went to in Chicago? Portillo's. There was
Portillo's, yes.
Portillo's opened up there, which I don't really like, but. Sorry, Chicago people.
Yes, Dr. Bob.
Yeah,
we are doing marbles.
Yes, I can go do that
now.
Now
You can launch it in there and then come back here, or are you just going
to
stay in
the
there?
Camera,
oh,
so
okay.
I'm staying there.
So it'll just be me.
I'm going to go turn on a mic. So you can still
do a
hear me.
mic so you can help provide color commentary.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll get that set up. Let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, cool.
Well, there you go. All right, get your marbles ready.
Wait.
Or not. Don't get your marbles ready. John said wait. Yes, Pocket Lint, you, as being in chat and Twitch, you should be able to join with a generic one, but if you really want to get spicy, on Steam, there's a way to design your own marble game. You have no control. It's just random physics. So your marble is there. You may win. You may get shot off into oblivion. But that's marbles. It's a lot of fun. This is all new. The race and everything, that's a lot of new screens there. They've upgraded the system.
Testing 1, 2. Hey. Okay.
All righty.
Chat can hear me.
Okay, chat,
right.
You can hear.
I'm pretty sure chat can.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you have to type something to enter in.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you do have to type something to get in to play. And then if you're here in chat, it will put you in. And then after that, you just sit there and watch. And yeah, Kara says they can hear you.
Okay, good.
Cranky Dog says we can hear you, so watch your language, John.
So, because Dave can't hear me.
Oh, okay. Exclamation point, play, apparently.
That's right.
It's been a while. I've forgotten. These are various things to leap once the map is up. Well, yeah, you just sit there and watch your marble go.
Exclamation point, play, chat.
No, we used to. I don't know. This is us dusting it off. Yeah, see, there you go. People are already joining. We used to have a challenge league that you would get points. And as you accumulated points, the person with the most points, I think it was the top 3 or top 5, top 3, something like that. We'd give you Reaper gift certificates at the end of the month.
Yeah,
but since we're dusting this off, let's not push it too far.
Yeah, we'll probably start that next year.
Yeah. As John would say, we'll probably start that next year.
Yeah. So I'll give you guys 30 seconds.
And I don't have a computer, so I can't log in. But I'm seeing a random username, promo, Samurai Jack, Green Oaks Gaming, Phoenix. There's Carol Michael Cosby. See, GVD. Sorry, I keep forgetting. GVD has a custom marble. Nice.
12
There's
seconds,
another
chat.
one. Samurai Jack. Oh, that's cool. A flaming skull. And you can you go to Steam and somehow do it. I never did it, so I don't know. Go. Okay. Can you guys hear that one? Because he just fired up the car again. All right, so they're dropping through the maze. And who do we got in the lead here? Cranky Dog jumping out there. Got us Tito. Yeah. Coming up from behind there. Whoa, Green Oaks Gaming just shot out. Yeah, that is Ed 73. Okay, so it's Zoxy, GVD. Who? We just lost Dr. Bob. And who's in the lead there? Ackerman? I can't tell. Roger, yeah. Cranky Dog, still in it. And let's see, there's some delays right there. Oh, now who's in the lead? Roger. And then some more delays. Who can make it past the delays? Cranky Dog, you're still there. Green Users, Green Oaks Gaming. Oh, Pocket Lint jumping out in front. Shaken, 1334, moving up. And Pocket Lint going for the big win. There's the final. And there you go. Pocket Lint wins. Followed by Green Oaks Gaming. Still, they're shaking. Does Shaken make it? Shaken Bacon.
Shaken went through the hoop.
Yes, Shaken makes it. Followed by Phoenix and Bow Spitter. Green Users. Good show, Green Users. Hyper Bunny. Oh, someone missed and died. Obiton Kenobi and Loki. Kellendar died. Yeah, the little on the right. So for any of those who have never seen it, that is marbles. Yeah, Cranky Dog, you did pretty good. Number 8. Not too shabby considering we haven't done it in a long time. And does Michael paints? Does he? We don't know. Goddess Tio, you bought it. There you go.
Pocket Lint.
And so now this would be the points, and you could see them making comments there by the green bubble, but that would be the points. First time player. See? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll do a few more. We're getting back used to the
new maps and everything else. We used to do this all the time on ReaperLand, but it's been a while.
We'll do Mountain Pass. That sounds good.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the new. They did some updates. It looks a little different.
Yeah. Okay. Same thing.
Exclamation point play.
Exclamation point play. Get in there.
Hey, Keldor. I see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. Oh, now he's just showing off.
Yeah. Sounds good, though. In fact, I'll tell him.
Let's see. We got Onitobi Kenobi, Zox, Taterness, Grey Mouser, Freya. All right. I'm going to start the countdown. You got 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Get your marble in.
Even I'm going to join.
Uh-oh. Now you know it's rigged. John's going to get in there.
That's right. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Mountain Pass. So we got...
name colors mean anything? I don't think so. I don't know. So this is what this is what you're going to be doing.
Boulders.
Oh, cool. To speed you along, I hope. First we go through the maze. It's almost like the Winter Olympics. And they're off. Still trying to shake out from the pack. There you go. There you go. Random username for promo. Samurai Jack, GVD Minis.
All right.
Reaper was in there for a second.
Going
Pocket Lint, Dr. Bob. Let's see. I am Tasian. Green users, back again. Samurai Jack.
They're going down the Plinko.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Now, let's see if the boulders will show up or anything.
Oh.
Now, where are we?
Go through the
so
snow.
we just lost somebody. Hyper Bunny is number 1, followed by a big ass boulder. She decided to jump off, I guess.
The boulders are knocking people off.
Avoid the boulders. Well, random user name for promo is doing quite well. Oh.
He fell off.
Nope. Reaper Miniatures just died. Yep. Now it's Samurai Jack and Shaken.
Oh, right in the snow.
Got us T.O. making a good show. Obi Toby, Bob, and Phoenix, green users. Uh-oh. Oh, delays. Now the boulders are your delays. Oh, that's cool. How they shatter? Yeah, I hadn't seen that one before. Now you have these little pegs that will slow you down as well.
And they could fling you up in the air.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they'll shoot you up? Yes. Bye. Bye. Glass Golem. Sorry.
I'm seeing if anybody else gets popped up.
Sorry. Wow. Someone got launched into orbit.
Oh, he landed.
He did? Oh, cool. Yeah, exactly.
Looks like Pocket Lint.
Again, Pocket Lint?
He's in first place.
Man. Just setting the world on fire.
Oh, Keldor.
Uh-oh. Through the snowflake.
Michael paints minis. Bye-bye.
Okay,
like Keldor's in first.
Okay, let's get out of here. And where are we? Kedor 187. Got to go through the boulders, though. Yeah, everybody is... I guess did
Dr.
it
Bob
stop
Pocket
you?
Lint. GVD, Dr. Bob. Ooh, he got out of the boulders.
Oh, wow. Okay. There's Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob.
Oh, it's going to come down. Oh, got to go through the snow. Dr. Bob looks like he's going to get it.
One last little delay. Uh-oh. People are catching up. Does he make it? Yes, he does. Dr. Bob. Phrase Valkyrie. Bob Doling. Bowspitter. Calgary right wing. I'm Tasian. Obi Toby Kenobi. Kara. And Welsh Painter. Clavicus 81. Welsh Painter. Is that actually from Wales? Because my ancestry is from Wales.
Clavicus is stuck.
Clavicus, you're stuck, dude. Don't know what to tell you.
We might have to end it. I think it automatically ends in 22 seconds.
Yeah, after... Yeah, here's the wall.
Oh, yeah, the wall of death.
Yes, the wall of death. There you go. Dr. Bob does it.
Dr. Bob. Congratulations, Dr. Bob. Yeah. The wall will get them. Welcome to my world. Yeah, the boulders knocked everybody off, so congratulations. You want to do one more, or are you done?
Yeah, we can do another
one more.
Chat, you want to do one more?
We'll do one more. I think chat likes it. Let me pull up.
Sorry, Zox. I don't know. I don't think you can.
How do I
you
buy
can
a
change
faster
the
marble?
design, and that's it. What happened to the feed? It's suddenly slowing down. Is that because you're doing something with the marbles?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, one more, and then we got to go. I want to go hear Ed's car run. I think, Kara, you have to go to Steam and design your own marble there.
Yeah, you can download it on your phone. You can get marbles on Steam, and then you can go and customize your marble.
Yeah. This is kind of, we call it a toilet bowl. It's kind of like a gravity well. Yeah. Into a vortex, a hurricane, if you will. Oh, cool. Very cool. Love the dice and the little dragon floaty. And they're off into the gravity well. All right, down the toilet bowl, into the melee. Yeah, yeah. Spatnat and Michael. It's between those two. Green. Hey, Reaper Miniatures was there for a second. Tuckerman. Hoppy. Yeah. What is that you're going through? I don't know. Oh, it's another gravity well. Okay. To the delays, yeah. And Tuckerman just went right past him. Into the cannon. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Shot into the maelstrom, I think. Yeah. Into the eye of the hurricane. Does anybody... Oh, Bowspitter survived. Cranky Dog survived. Nope, they didn't. Reaper Miniatures. How? There's Welsh Painter again. Yeah. And Green Oaks. And what does Reaper Miniatures do? Is it just hanging out? Kildor. Man, they're passing you, John. Kildor, number 2. Samurai Jack. Well, John, you're just kind of like going to hang out, huh? Uh-oh. Now where does? Oh, okay, yeah. This is the last part before the end. I don't know. It might. Yeah, the red numbers might mean that you died. Yeah, that's it. So, Green Oaks Gaming, congratulations. Now this would be the scoreboard, and so you have all these points, and it would track those points. So I guess Green Oaks Gaming would get like 195, and Keldor got 110, and so yeah, and you can see Dr. Bob has 143. Sorry, over there. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
So from prior games, Gray Mouser, and so we would track that, and then, like I said, at the end of the month, we'd do a gift certificate.
Yeah, generally we do like 3 to 5 races every Friday. So we'll do like a January tournament.
Yeah.
It's a circuit, if you will. That's cool. I missed marbles. We haven't done it.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
We'll get the audio set up right because
Now, if we could get it in here with your stylus, you can be like John Madden.
I mean, I wish. Yeah, I tried doing it on my laptop. It was very laggy, so it's just better to do it in there. But I'll be able to set up headphones, so you'll be able to hear. So hear me as I talk.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be a little bit better. But yeah, congratulations, everybody. Welcome back to Marbles. Marbles is back.
Yay!
Woo! Since I have this, I can look up who we're going to be rating today. Is there anything else? No. If you haven't done the 90-day challenge, if you type in ! 90 day, I think, or quarterly, ! quarterly. I can't remember the actual command, but it should be easy to find. Just look up the Reaper 90-day challenge. If you haven't participated in that yet, I think submissions are due February 15th. So 2/15. I think that's the day after Valentine's Day. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's a Monday or Sunday. Yeah. It's the last ReaperLand of the year.
Yeah.
We did it. We made it another year.
Another year. Yeah.
We've been doing ReaperLand kind of off,
since Bones 4, wasn't it?
Was it Bones 4?
I think it was. What was the ship?
Bones 5.
Was that Bones? No.
Yeah.
Was the ship Bones 5? Okay. Yeah, because John here was going to do the countdown and push the button. We were scheduled to do 45 minutes, and that was it, and then go off the air.
And then it turned into
like
30
6
days.
hours. Yeah, it was something. People kept asking questions, and we kept answering them, and it just kept going. Yes, Happy New Year's to everybody. Everybody be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Wash your hands.
Yeah.
Wait until the lights come on out in the bar.
Let's see, Twitch.tv. There we go. I don't.
Michael,
like
you're doing something stupid? Well, make sure you have bail money.
Bail money. The pin's not turning off. Okay, there we go.
Well, Kara, I'm not telling you. I'm just making suggestions.
Let's see who's on.
I would never tell you what to do.
Hey, Playing the Mud's on. Well, we can rate her.
Who?
Playing the Mud.
Okay, yeah.
She's the one that made this.
Made the mug. There you go. Talk to her about getting one.
Go talk to her about the Reaper mugs. And talk about how we might.
Kara, we have that around our house. Where Reaper Harley will sit there. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dog.
You don't pay my rent. Let's see. I have to do it by hand here. All right. So. /raid. Sorry, I'm doing it on the new iPad.
Well, Bo Spitter, if you got to do something stupid, just make sure you have bail money.
There we go. I think we're ready. All right, I'm going to start the raid. We'll see you guys next week. We'll be back with a Reaper Live next Thursday.
Yeah, and we'll be back next year for ReaperLand. And if you save your money questions, I'll be happy to answer whatever I can.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.